Hello everybody, I am GojiGallery20 here doing another review, and this one's going to be a special review because, I recorded this yesterday, but this is my voiceover, but today, it is recording for me, this is someone's special day, and it is my good friend Tyler, aka Cyberverse Prime. I forgot the numbers, I'm sorry, but it's his birthday today, and for his birthday, I decided to take a look at these two figures. Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy, Siege, and Earthrise Optimus Prime. Siege being Voyager, and Earthrise being Leader Class in a way. And before I go into review for my good friend Tyler, please subscribe to him, and sorry to say this guys, but don't get any ideas. Just because I'm doing this doesn't mean I say, oh, it's my birthday, review this figure. Sorry, I'm not trying to be like that guy, but I just don't do that to a lot of people. I just doing this because I want to be nice for my friend Tyler, since it's his birthday today. But, here we go! Excuse me. So, I had these figures for some time. When I had my old channel, I did review the Siege one, and I was very impressed by the figure. Still am to this day. But I never got to review the Earthrise Optimus Prime, which I will try today. But, my Earthrise Optimus Prime has a bit some add-on pieces. We'll get to that in a bit. But let's take a look at Siege. To this day, Siege still impresses me with that little details, like the clear plastic. It doesn't look like you see much, but really, when you look at it, it just looks phenomenal, and I love it. Just looks great. The whole thing overall too, like the red, the blues, little details. Even the tires are like connected, like it doesn't look like the back tires, at least, like they're hidden, but you can see the tires still. I love this little touch. The Cybertronian mode for this Optimus Prime figure still to this day impresses me, and I still love this figure, and I like the red and blue better than the Earthrise one. Then we go to the Earthrise one. I will say this, I love the Earth style looking truck mode. It looks great. I like what they did here. The truck does look phenomenal. But the red just looks like it's been like roasted. A little bit. Like, similar to how the Earthrise Ironhide looks. While you had a good red in Siege, you get like a little burnt, like crisp red. I don't mind it. It's just odd. For my taste. And the trailer does look good too with the Earth mode as well, so that's a plus for me right there. Other than that, I do love the Earth mode still. I do. But size comparison, Siege Optimus, even though this is the Earth stuff, like CC Ironhide, Bumblebee, Jazz, Sunstreaker, and Sideswipe, which I just got those two recently. Sides up in a 2-pack, and Sunstreaker not too long ago. But we have Earthrise, just looks so much better, and still looks good with the Siege one nonetheless. Doesn't really matter which one you get. You're not wrong either way. Now we look at everyone's favorite part, the accessories. So we have Optimus Prime's Ion Blaster. Not bad. I mean, it still looks cool. But it's really cool. And the shield looks even amazing too. I love the detail, the silver and all that. And the Autobot logo looks great. By the way, the black color is actually not really black. It's actually a deep, pretty dark brown, I believe. And you can store these weapons. There you go. I mean, the shield could do more, but we'll look at more than the robot mode. But storage is okay. Not perfect, but okay. Here we go to Earthrise Prime. Now, he comes with the same gun, but not really the same. The same Ion Blaster, but it just looks too small for me. And you can bend it if you wanted to, and connect it to store. You can put this down too for the trailer real quick. So you can do this, if I do it right. It doesn't connect all the way from my copy, which I don't really care because I don't like this at all. The gun to me is just not that great, in my opinion. I've seen better, which we'll look at that right now. Open up the thing right here, the trailer, and we got the Centurion Drone accessories add-on kits. It's not kits, but accessories. So this is cool. And here we have Roller from the drone set. Looks really cool. I mean, not accurate, but still looks good. Maybe it's accurate. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen Roller, so what do I know? And here we have the cooler looking Iron Blaster. Definitely the best one. And he is covered with black paint and I love it. But it's pretty big. Like, Prime, what are you trying to prove here? And you get the Energon axe as well. The axe looks great. Sorry about that, but it's like this amber like color and I love it. Really nice details too. Oh my god, this is my favorite one. Definitely my favorite one from the set. Love it. And for the trailer, I mean, people still talk about it a lot, but I'll talk about mine anyways. You can't really fit any figures in there, like Sideswipe, for example. You gotta be careful because this one's exclusive, but it doesn't fit, unfortunately. The same thing goes with Jazz, because there's little wheels at the back. It's preventing him from going to the trailer, which sucks. But when you have a figure like Bumblebee, it can fit in pretty well. So, that's good. That's a plus. Kudos. But, yeah, it sucks that it's limited. But, it is what it is. What can you do? But, accessories for both, I like still. They're both one for accessories for me. Now, for transformation, you guys seen this multiple times, but these two figures transform very differently. And I would do, like, commentary on transformation, but since I don't really want to, since everyone knows how to transform this by now, I'm gonna do my little thing I like to do, like a little fast-paced transformation and listen to nice music. So go ahead. And here we have Siege and Earthrise Optimus Prime in their robot modes. And just like I said before, I love both of these figures, but one still turns out to be a little bit more better looking than the other. In my opinion, is Siege. I just like the proportions of Siege better, and some details of red and blues a bit better. Actually, I like the blue and Earthrise one a bit more. I want to look at it actually, but the red is better than Siege. But that's just my little nitpick or opinion. Both are still good looking. The head sculpt looks phenomenal on each head. Like, I mean, one has a little downfall, but Siege looks perfect. I love the head sculpt in that one. That is Optimus Prime right there. The paint was just perfect. The chest looks good too. And the whole Siege theme with the battle damage, it's still not bad looking. I just wish it wasn't there. Which is why I like Siege a bit. Not Siege, I like Earthrise more because Siege had a lot of battle damage that Earthrise most of the time did not. But other than that, the details of the whole bodies look good. The backpack is still not too bad. And the Siege one, I can still forgive it because that's part of transformation. When we go to Earthrise, the head sculpt does look beautiful, the paint. My only nitpick though is that the inside the little head, like you see the blue right there, that should have been silver, not just blue. It makes it really hard to see his head, his eyes, really. That's my only nitpick. The chest of Earthrise Prime looks phenomenal, just like in G1. The arms look good, the legs look fine. I mean, that's one thing actually. I feel like the legs are a bit too out of proportion for compared to the whole body. I don't know. It's just me. But in person, it doesn't look bad. It looks a little bit better. In pictures, it did look really weird. I didn't really like it at one point. But it's better when you have it in person. And the backpack is not too shabby, but the little thing right there in the back for Earthrise, it is a bit annoying. You could take it off if you want to, but I'm not gonna. I mean, I can, I just don't want to. I just don't like doing that. But still looks good nonetheless, the both of them. Articulation, really, really amazing in the Siege one. The Siege one just looks so freaking amazing. The arms especially. And the legs are, I mean, they're good, but still have a lot of articulation. Like, the articulation in Siege is still phenomenal. And I love it. Earthrise, you get a bit more. But in terms of the arm, you get less. Now, for the other part, that being accessories. Yes, you get the blaster and you get the shield piece. And I have to say, the shield piece looks pretty good. I really like the shield. Like, that's one of my favorite things about this figure. But if you want to, like I said earlier, you could turn this to a freaking badass and terrifying looking axe. And that looks awesome. That's one of the best features in Siege for Optimus Prime. The axe is just a phenomenal piece for your figure. And I just can never stop looking at this damn thing. It just looks awesome. Unfortunately, my copy of Siege in time, like his wrist became looser. So that sucks. But what Earthrise comes with is the same weapon. Let me just get it back real quick. The Ion Blaster. I mean, in person, it actually doesn't look too bad. I'll admit that. In person, it looks a lot better. But it's still just a bit too small for me. I'm sorry. Which I don't compare this. I don't even have to use that thing anymore. But I sometimes, not all the time, give him. Oh, you have a shield piece here. I forgot about that. The shield piece for the trailer, you could give him that too, but it just looks stupid. But anyways, like I was saying, you can give him the axe from the set again, and it just looks so much better. It looks cooler too. It's a nice add-on for him. I mean, I would like to use the axe, but I really display Optimus Prime with his Ion Blaster from the pack set, and this I like. Even though it's too big, but bigger can always be better sometimes. Okay, not all the time, but still, I just love this. And the final accessory for the Earthrise Optimus Prime is the best thing ever for me. The Matrix of Leadership. This, ever since I heard this was announced for the Earth mode Optimus Prime, I just had to pick this figure up. Because I love the Matrix. I've always loved Optimus Prime the Matrix figures. I always wanted that too. And I finally got it. We finally got it. And I'm happy. But instead of being special, it's now almost in every figure now. Like Hot Rod, Galvatron, Optimus Prime even some exclusives. But to me, Optimus Prime is the one that's truly earns the Matrix. And you could give him, the Matrix, have him hold it like this, and light the darkest hour. And that is phenomenal. Hasbro nailed it with this accessory piece. Size comparison, for Siege, he does scale really well. And I mean pretty damn good with the other figures. Especially with the Siege Transformer figures in the line. He fits more better than the ones in the see right now. These like Earth-based Transformer figures, like from Earthrise and 86. Well, mostly Jazz at 86. But all the other figures are from Earthrise. He still works really well. And that's all that matters to me mostly. But when you have Earthrise, he is meant to be with these figures. Earthrise Prime, it's just so much better with the Earth-based Autobots. Even if you don't have Earthrise Optimus Prime, Siege is still a great figure to have if you don't have either of them. Either Optimus Prime works perfectly with the Autobots and Decepticons, no matter which one is which. So that wraps up the whole video or comparison slash review, whatever you want to call this, for the Siege and Earthrise Optimus Primes. This was a tough one for me. And by the way, I do apologize I didn't talk too much about the trailer. To be honest, it's not that special, unfortunately. I mean, it's cool. The trailer, the edition is amazing, but I just feel like it could have been done a bit more with details, more accessories. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to expect these days. That's just how I feel. But the trailer's still cool. I wish it was bigger, though. That's for sure. But these two figures, Siege Optimus Prime is a great figure that everyone should have in the collection, even if they don't have, or if they do have the Earthrise Optimus Prime. Unless you're not really, all crazy for the Cybertronian modes and you're okay with the Earthrise Prime, then that's up to you. But I like to keep both of these figures because there's a lot of things I like about Siege better than the Earthrise, and things I like better in this Earthrise than the Siege. It's both mixed for me. I love these figures equally. But just like I said, there's just things that's better than one of the two. It's like equal, like I said. So yeah, in the end, they're both gonna get, for me, a 10 out of 10. Not perfect by any means, but I love both of these figures. You're not wrong with either one you stick with or get. These both figures are phenomenal, and they should be in everyone's collection. I would say Earthrise Prime is even better with the Centurion Drone kit. Or set. I keep saying kit. I don't know why. It's not even a kit. It's a set. Which is hard to find now. So, for those that missed out and want to get it, wish you the best of luck and good luck. But, aside from that, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this comparison slash review. It's more of a comparison, really. And happy birthday, Tyler. My good buddy, Cyberverse Prime. Subscribe to him. Its link is in the description. And funny fact is that the day in my friend's birthday is actually my cousin's birthday. Funny. But like I said earlier, I don't think this review is going to pop up in the same day. It's better than nothing. But hope you enjoyed it, bro. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. See you guys next time.